everyone stand for our prayer? Please lead the prayer, Mr. Gonzalez. Okay, thank you. Good morning, class. How's your night? It's good to hear that. Is there any absent today? It's good. It's good to know that everyone is present. So, is there any assignments? Okay. Please, Miss Secretary, collect the assignment and pass it on my table. Do you still remember our classroom rules? Okay, very good. So, who can still remember our previous lesson yesterday? Yes, Rafi? Okay, very good. I am glad that you understand our previous lesson yesterday. So before we proceed to our next topic, let me ask you something. Okay? How often do you read? Do you read for information or entertainment or simply your pastime? Okay, reading is important because it develops the mind. Understanding the reading word is one way to find those disability. Learning to read is all about listening, understanding, as well as working out what is printed on the page. Reading helps develops the mind and imagination and creative sides of a person. And it helps improve creative vocabulary and spelling and communication, both written and spoken. So, reading is important. It is important part of improving self-image. So, when you are reading, not only you are improving your memory and empathy, but also you can build your knowledge. So, our lesson for today, we will help you to be able and appreciate scanning, skimming, and close reading. So, before we proceed, let's take a task. Let me know if you have a little knowledge about our lesson for today. Okay? Listen carefully as I read the questions. Prepare your answer. Am I clear? Okay. Number 1, identifying which part of a text you will need to read more thoroughly later. Yes, what is the answer? Very good. Skimming is the correct answer. Okay, number 2, reading a novel. Yes? Very good. Close reading is correct. Number 3, looking for specific information within a text to answer an exam questions. Yes? Very good. Scanning is correct. Number 4, reading a TV magazine to find out what time a program is on. Yes? Okay, scanning is correct. The last one is reading instructions for putting together a DIY wardrobe. Yes? Very good. Close reading is correct. So for now, let's define what is skimming. Skimming tells you what general information is Within a section, scanning helps you locate a particular fact. Skimming is like snorkeling and scanning is more like pearl diving. So, skimming is reading technique meant to look or see the general ideas and the text. Skimming also is to read important details or important information but not everything. A lot of you may ask when to use skimming, ma'am. So, use skimming and preview, overview, and review, previewing or reading before you read, or previewing like reading after you read, determining the main ideas of the long selection. So, here's the examples. Looking through a magazine to check what articles to read. Number 2, scrolling through Instagram to see what's popular. Number 3, reading a patient's case notes into order to gain general overview of the patients. Get it? Okay, very good. So next, let's move to the scanning. Scanning refers to the technique when someone looks into a documents or the text provided for searching some specific text such as some keywords. So, scanning is reading techniques to be used when you want to find or you want to find specific words or information quickly. Scanning is that like you have a question in your mind. So here's some examples. Number 1, looking through a Google search list. Number 2, looking up the meaning of the word in a dictionary. Number 3, looking where to buy Avengers movie in the magazine. So get up. Do you understand the scanning? Okay, very good. So let's move to the close reading. Okay, close reading is thoughtful analysis or a textbook that focuses on important details or patterns in order to develop a deep or precise understanding. Reading or close reading is a close reading worthy or close read worthy text include enough compound ideas or exploring and discussing to sustain one or more says or instructions. So here are some examples of close reading. Number 1, reading a novel. Number 2, reading instruction for putting together a DIY wardrobe. Number 3, reading the steps in the baking cookies. So, did you understand the close reading? Okay, very good. And now, let's test if you understand our discussion for today. So, I prepared some questions. Choose a letter of your correct answer and write it on a pieces of paper. After you all answer the items, let's check it your answer. So number 1, looking up the meaning of a word in dictionary is an example of A, skimming, B, scanning. Okay, number 2, skimming is mostly used while reading newspaper or magazine. A, true, B, false. And last one is looking for a flight number at the airport information board is an example of A, skimming, B, scanning. Okay, are you done? So, Let's check your answer if your answer is correct. Okay, number 1, what is the answer? Very good. Letter A, skimming. Okay, number 2, what is the answer? Miss Gonzalez? Okay, very good. It is a false. Number 3, yes? Okay, very good. It is a skimming. Good job, everyone. So, for now, I prepared a final task. I'll give you a 5 minutes to answer the 3 questions. Okay? Your time starts now. Everybody done? Please pass your paper forward. And for now, I'll give you assignments. Your assignments is make a Venn diagram, compare and construct the skimming and scanning, and give at least one big idea from each item. Am I clear? Okay, very good. So, any questions and clarifications? Okay, none. And that's all for today. Goodbye, class.